many of you guys watch football on TV? Okay?
Don't see us.
Love football on TV, okay? One thing I can tell you about the game of football, okay? You can rock it out there with your Under Armour and your sweatbands and cool uniforms and great music over the warm-up sound system and all that. But if you can't do two things, you will never be a good football player. Okay? Who knows what those two things are? Okay, well, you're right. Hustle makes up these two things that we're talking about doing. Okay? Two things the game of football revolves around. All right? It's not your touchdown dance. Okay? That has nothing to do with that. It's not what brand of cleats you wear. Okay? It's not rather, you know, Dad owns the bank in town. Okay? It's not what street you live on. All right? Two things determine how good a football player you can be. What is it? Well, you're close. You're close, buddy. There are two things that are important. I'll go ahead and answer my own question. Blocking and tackling. That's it. Okay? Because here's the deal. There's only a couple of guys on a football team that don't have to block and tackle, and they call them kickers. Okay? Alright? And they only come out every so often. And in high school, if you want to be an every down football player, okay, your touchdown dance, alright, that ain't going to get you out there on offense. Okay? You know, thinking you look cool in your uniform, that doesn't get you out there on offense. One thing to be a player on the offensive side of the ball, and that is, can I block? Okay? Because you might say, but coach, check me out, I'm a quarterback. I got a cannon arm, future NFL superstar. Okay? What if you ain't got anybody on your team that can catch? Okay? You know what that equals? That equals you're about 0 for 30 passing, 0 yards, and you lost the game. And guess what? Your coach got fired. Okay? Alright? So, the one thing you can do to guarantee you're going to be a good offensive football player is to block. Alright? And the one thing you can do to guarantee you're going to be a good defensive football player is to tackle. And they are very similar. Okay? Both of them, you got to get in somebody's way. One, you got to stay in their way for as long as you can. And one, you got to put them down. Alright? So you get a whistle blown. Okay? But the one thing that we talk about with blocking or tackling, okay? Everybody likes to watch Sports Center and see the big hits. Okay? Everybody loves that. But you don't tackle somebody by saying, I'm going to go out there and try to lay somebody out. All right? Just the same way you don't block by going out and saying, I'm going to lay somebody out. Okay? Because everybody thinks that tackling or blocking is all about taking this shoulder pad and putting it right under their chin. Okay? Knocking them out of the game. No. You use two things that are both block and tackle. What do you think those are? Okay? Maybe. You don't have to have great upper body strength to block somebody. You really don't. What do you think? Okay? What part of your legs? Okay? It's even simpler than that. Okay? Stand up here. Yeah, stand up. I'm not going to pancake block you, don't worry. Okay? He's right here, and I'm right here. What do I got to do to block him? Yeah.
Hustle to your spot and block.
What do I use to hustle to my spot? My feet. There you go. What do we do over there? What do we work on? Our feet. Okay? Because here's the deal. It doesn't take any talent to do this. All I got to do is move my feet. Okay? All right. So, anybody can get in position to make a tackle. Okay? Now, you can sit back down. Now, if this young man's here, I got to move my feet. All right? What has to happen first? Okay? I got to see him. Okay? So, What do I use to tackle? What do I use to block? I use my eyes and my feet. It's 100% about your eyes and your feet. Because your eyes give you an indicator as to where you need to be and where your man is. Alright? And your feet take you there. Right? How many guys have actually played tackle shooting? Now, time to go to confession here. What's somebody to admit? Anybody here close their eyes and hit somebody? Has anybody got that habit? Okay, now, on offense,